How's it going, all you beautiful people out there? My name is Aurelius, and welcome back to Occult Crime Police. Let's jump back into where we were. We were talking to the creator of the Smart House. Talk to Smart House Creator. That's what we're doing. I don't remember her name, but that's what we're working on. Harper, age 1 month, status processing smoothly. An artificial intelligence controls the functions of the Smart House, not really a person. Yeah, that's it. Engineering, age 28, status too busy for you. The lead programmer and designer of the Smart House. Scientifically minded, very rude. Accurate. Alright, can you tell us about the power outage? Do you know anything about the power outage, which occurred around 6 p.m. today? I know it's been a massive thorn in my side. The house wasn't built to handle a power outage, so half the systems are on the fritz now. Well, that's just poor design. I told them we needed to be prepared for such a thing, but as usual, or you're just going to use tons of made-up acronyms and pretend that everybody's supposed to know what they mean. Yeah, I don't know what NLTOA means. Nobody listens to old Angie. To personalize a dude. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm down in the house's guts right now trying to sort out the mess. That's why I couldn't come to speak with you in person. Not that I would have anyways. Yep, you were very rude. Do you have any idea what could have caused the power outage? And besides, if you're being questioned, like, you don't really have much of a choice. This game is weird. It would probably be the main breaker. If somebody messed with that, they could bring the whole house down for at least a little while. Makes sense? Let's talk about Oren. Do you know a man by the name of Oren Darsha? Yes? Yes, he's technically my boss. A small-minded fool of a man. Okay, so you don't like him. Why do you ask? He's dead. Well, why didn't you tell me that earlier? Now I look like a grade A jerk. Yeah, you do. And you probably would look like a jerk anyway, so it's on you. Yeah, trust me, lady, you didn't need my help to do that. We found him dead in the kitchen of your Smart House. Great, just great. This is going to completely overshadow the Smart House reveal. Yeah, it is. Almost like somebody wanted to ruin the project or postpone the project, was mad about something concerning the project. Way to mess things up again, Darsha. See, it doesn't matter that you think that you know he's dead. You're still a grade A jerk because you're blaming his death for ruining you. Is there a single person in this space with an ounce of human empathy? Nope, not a one. Now I have to ask, not that you would answer truthfully anyways, did you murder Oren Darsha? No. Are you sure? To murder somebody, you need to have strong feelings about them. You do. You just talked about how much you disliked him, and now you are blaming him for being dead because it's ruining the reveal of the Smart House. You do have strong feelings towards Darsha. Darsha may have been an annoyance, but I really didn't think about him all that much. Now, is there anything else, or can I get back to my work? I suppose that's it for now. Hope I can get in contact with you for any further questions. You can't. I'm busy. You will make time. Please get out of my office now. Well, she was rude. Very observant, Ash, as always. Yeah, I'll say. Okay. Who on earth could possibly need all these screens? Heck, who needs more than one screen? I mean, more than one screen is very useful. Are you kidding me? We got no more than 3 screens running at all times, usually. What are you even doing with all of them? Well, I've got my main screen for video games, Another screen for having a TV show on in the background. And then on the last one, I'm chatting on the supernatural forums. Astounded you don't melt your brain with all that stimuli. Alright. List of clues that we've gathered. Profiles and everybody. Hot leads. All done. Okay. Good. Contraption. Kitchen. Back to the kitchen. Chief, thank goodness you're back. Where is Lou? Why? What happened? I've been trapped here alone with Drang. Been trapped here alone with Drang with so long. He started describing his screenplay to me. Which point he discovers that he's been the culprit this entire time. You have to put me out of my misery. Please. Let's hold tight, Carlos. Hey, look who finally decided to wake up. Mr. Bottomi, are you alright? I think so. You're not. How long was I out? I'm afraid it's been 10 years. Why would you tell him that? Oh my goodness. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's only been like 30 minutes. Although medically speaking, that's still an incredibly serious amount of time to be unconscious. You should probably go see a doctor when you get a chance. Isn't that your job, Carlos? Doctor besides me, I mean. Not helping. Now, do you mind telling us about that thing in your head? Mean my hat? Wait. You weren't supposed to see this. Would this peculiar headgear have anything to do with the trial you were participating in? Yeah, it is. I figured. Nobody outside of the base is supposed to know about this. But I guess it's too late for that, huh? A little bit. This is what I've been helping to test here at the base. Implants? Like brain implants? It's an experimental neural implant designed for physically transferring information. Oh, so they're just straight up altering your memories. Wonderful. It lets me send and receive data wirelessly from my brain to a computer. I don't fully know all the... Ash? This is absolutely incredible. Real life technopathy. The occultism forums are going to go wild when they see this. Good luck, the base is probably going to confiscate that photo before they let you leave. Yeah, like, you can't just take that, Ash. Like, still don't even know why you're here. Rats. And to think, the thing he was dead set on hiding from us was right there the whole time. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, are there any other secrets you'd like to share with us? No, I don't. There is. Actually, there is, come to think of it. You might have noticed that my recollection of events has been a little shaky. You don't say. Yeah, no kidding. Well, the reason is that I've been lying to you about one important detail. I didn't actually kill Orr and Darsha. I made the house do it for me. Interesting. Okay, yes, save up to this point. Act 4, the terminal denundation. Denundation? The terminal thingy. September 13th, 9:37 p.m. Location, smart house, kitchen. Alright, run me through this. You still insist that you killed Orr and Darsha. Now you claim that you used the smart house as what? Some sort of weapon? That's the truth. Clear as I can remember it. Hey, wouldn't that make Harper sort of like your accomplice? I don't know. It's kind of more like a tool, right? Yeah, it's not a sentient being. Maybe all fancy and stuff, but it's just a house. Has to do what you say, right? Doesn't have free will or whatever. Oh man, good luck checking this whole house into evidence, Chief. Hey Chief, are we gonna have to place it under house arrest? Carlos, get out of here. What is wrong with you, Stoccata? I may have had one too many of these babies. How do you keep getting more of them anyways? Yeah, exactly. How do you keep getting, like, I'm assuming you're drinking martinis. Hey, bumpkins, if you're gonna keep arguing, can I just book this guy and be out of my way? Hold on there, Agent. I want to hear Mr. Bottomi's new statement first. Of course you do. Hey, why don't you? Okay, Mr. Bottomi, can you explain to us how exactly you got the smart house to kill Mr. Darsha for you? Sure, I remember it pretty clearly. Alright, here we go, statement time. Hacking the smart house. One of the features of the house is an automated alarm system. It's meant to keep out home intruders and the like. It usually just stuns intruders, but there's a lethal option for extreme situations. All I had to do was reprogram the alarm system to target Darsha and turn off stun mode. Are we done now? Did that explain everything to your satisfaction? I'm afraid not. Yeah, and it shouldn't for you either, Drang. You're very bad. Well, we already established this. You're a very bad FBI agent. Once again, Mr. Bottomi has switched up his story. It seems like he's trying to throw us off the scent. Of what? Of the real murderer. There's only one way to find out. Fine, do your stupid interrogation. Guess I'll just make myself comfortable over here. Hey, forensics monkey, do you have any extra margarita glasses on you? Nope. Perfect. Just perfect. What are you even still here for? I gotta finish up the autopsy, remember? Yeah, but don't you do that back at the morgue, my guy? Right. Of course. Alright. Interrogation. Hacking the smart house. One of the features of the house is an automated alarm system. Okay. It's meant to keep out home intruders and the like. It usually just stuns intruders, but there's a lethal option for extreme situations. Check. And this is the adapts to any hand tries some arms actually robotic. Pre-built in the smart house model, powerful enough to fit, arms capable of reaching. Built-in neutralizers will keep you and your family safe from home invaders. Okay, right there. Nothing to show yet. It usually just stuns intruders, but there's a lethal option for extreme situations. All I had to do was reprogram the alarm system to target Darsha and turn off stun mode. How exactly did you do that? Well, I had to connect to the house's mainframe somehow. In my case, I just used my neural implant. You were able to connect to the house using that thing on your head. That's right. They both used the base's private network, so it was pretty easy to find. I just changed Darsha's threat level and made it go all lethal on him. The house did all the dirty work for me. You're a real scumbag, Bottomi, getting a robot to kill for you. Are you saying you'd respect him more if he'd killed the man himself? Well, obviously nobody should commit murder ever, but at least do it like a man, you know? It still seems like a lot of trouble to go through to kill someone. Yeah, it kinda does. I don't even think it should be possible without it showing up on that piece. Without it showing up on that piece of evidence. One of the features of the house is an automated alarm system. It's meant to keep out home intruders and the like. Mr. Bottomi, I believe you've been lying to me. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like how cocky the dialogue gets for Warren whenever you present something like, oh, this was all the case. Like, no, I'm just trying things out. Like, double checking everything like I'm supposed to. How are you so sure? I'm not sure, but I believe it. Like, in my gut. Just a hunch, really. So, you don't have any proof. Yeah, Warren, you're saying all the wrong things. Nah. I mean, I thought I did, but looking at the evidence again, it's not super convincing. Still got that gut feeling, though. Warren, you're not doing yourself any favors. I'm not getting out of this unscathed, am I? Nope. Rats. Looks like I need to be more careful. I'm trying. One of the features of the house is an automated alarm system. It's meant to keep out intruders and the like. It usually just stuns intruders, but there's a lethal option for extreme situations. Why on earth is there a lethal option even programmed in there? I don't know. Sometimes people need to be dealt with in like a permanent manner. Don't you cops have to do stuff like that all the time? Occasionally, very rarely. The ending of a life is not something I take lightly, Mr. Bottomi. Exactly. The number of situations where I would consider lethal force can be counted on one hand. I would never give an unfeeling machine the authority to do something like that. Besides, look at this place. Every single element of this house can be remotely controlled. I can think of 5 better ways to pacify a threat just off the top of my head. I don't know what to tell you, officer. Maybe you should take it up with the base. All I have to do is reprogram the alarm system to target Darshit and turn off stun mode. Oh man. Okay. Let's try the shoe. How are you so sure? Oh, come on. Same dialogue again. Yeah. Didn't work. Thanks for nothing. Man. Automated alarm system. It's meant to keep out home intruders and the like. It's usually just staunch intruders, but there's a lethal option for extreme situations. How are you so sure? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. How was that not useful? Come on, game, you are being intentionally difficult. Like Drang has to oversee everything we say. Get out of here with that nonsense. Okay, right, because that has the manual override. Single shoe case. The shoe doesn't do anything. Get out of here. Okay, advice. I don't know why I'm asking Ash. Ash is an idiot. What's your read on his statement? I really don't believe Mr. Bottomi could have done this. I know, he looks so scary, but he's kind of a big pushover. I don't think he could have murdered anybody. No, I mean it's literally impossible for him to have hacked the alarm system. If he had, then one of our pieces of evidence should reflect it. What do you mean? Don't worry, you'll see soon enough. Cut me some slack. I'm just trying to keep this interesting. Okay, so do I present it here? Gotta say, Bottomi, your story lines up. Oh, it's just on the wrong dialogue option. Oh my gosh. Huh. The murder method, the access point, it all lines up. All except for the part where you actually reprogram the house. Sorry? See, I've got a printout here from the smart house's data logs. It shows the moment tour mode ended. It shows a disabling of the safety protocol. But nowhere does it say that somebody altered the alarm system. What? You heard me. Doesn't that strike you as odd? Every other minute detail recorded, but this massive change to the alarm system goes unmentioned. It's almost as if you never touched those systems at all. Dude's freaking out again. Stop attacking my memories. They're not your memories. Somebody's messing with your brain. We should know this by now. It's a thing planted in your head. How about you start telling us the truth? You want to know the truth? I want to know if you can't handle the truth. I hacked the data output too. Oh my goodness. It makes sense, right? If I got into the alarm system, I could have gotten into the data logs too. You're just fishing. Of course, I would delete the evidence of my infiltration. I would want to cover my tracks. You see, there was never any contradiction at all. Why is he using the tone of voice people use when they're trying to reassure themselves? Because he's lying, duh. So, does that answer all of your questions? Not even a little bit. Not so fast. I still want to know how you faked the crime scene in the kitchen. Okay, let me remember exactly what I did. How hard is it to remember? Didn't this happen only a couple of hours ago? Yeah, but remember, he's got that thing in his brain messing with his memories. It doesn't help him out. Alright, witness statement part, 17? Faking a crime scene in 5 easy steps. The alarm system uses a blade hidden in its retractor arms for lethal neutralization. The house can't tell between a dead body and an inanimate object, so I told it that I needed something moved into the kitchen for me. I had the body dropped on the floor, then asked the house to stab it with a knife. Never even had to enter the kitchen myself. Right. I see. And the purpose of this whole undertaking was to obfuscate your role as the killer? That's right. But then I felt guilty, so I came back here to confess. But you didn't confess. You told lie after lie after lie. If you actually came back to confess, why were you just habitually lying about every single detail of this? How ethical of you. Are you done with this exercise in futility yet? You've already gone so late that I'm going to need to stay the night in this godforsaken town. I'm sorry, Agent Drang. I won't stop until this man's testimony lines up with the facts. I can recommend you a nice hotel when I'm finished here. If it's recommended by you, I'll probably have to answer a 5-part questionnaire before they let me go to bed. Good one. Interrogation. Oh. Faking a crime scene in 5 easy steps. The alarm system uses a blade hidden in its retractor arms for lethal neutralization. The house can't tell between a dead body and an inanimate object. So I told it that I needed something moved into the kitchen. I had the body dropped on the floor, then asked the house to stab it with a knife. I I never even had to enter the kitchen myself. Okay, I'm gonna get some advice first. Boy, seems like Mr. Bottomi could have gotten the house to do anything for him. It certainly is appearing that way. But are we really buying it? I don't know. Let's see. We shall see. We shall see. Undecided. How can we prove what he did or didn't do? There might be one way. Mr. Bottomi may not have gotten his hands dirty, but we know for a fact that he got his feet dirty. That factually is the truth. Oh, I see what you're getting at. Blade hidden in the tractor arms. The house can't tell between a dead body and an inanimate object. Okay, fair enough. So I told that I needed something moved into the kitchen for me. I had the body dropped on the floor, then asked the house to stab it with a knife. I never even had to enter the kitchen myself. Really? Well then how, pray tell, did these prints get here? Just to get things straight, you're telling me you never entered the kitchen? That's right. There wasn't really any reason to. Well, that's real interesting, because if you never entered the kitchen yourself, then who was responsible for these muddy footprints? That's right, you get them. Why are you freaking out? Are you freaking out, Bottomi? But wait a minute. Who's to say those footprints are mine? Lots of people have feet, right? Maybe so, but not everyone's footprints have the same pattern as your own shoes. But wait, I'm wearing medical slippers. These are provided by the base for everyone who volunteers in a clinical trial. There are hundreds of pairs of shoes just like these within a square mile of the house. That's a good point. Like, you're still clearly trying to get out of something. But that is a really good point. Fair play, my guy. Fair play. Alright, so what is he getting at? Why is he trying to hide it? All these questions need answering. All in good time. All in good time. This is bad. Perfect evidence. Yeah. Things got a little bit worse. A little bit worse. You've reached the end of your rope, Warren. I'm feeling pretty confident in the facts of the case as we know them. It's time to pack it up and take this guy into custody. Wait. What if I can still prove that Lou Bottomi was in the kitchen? How? You've already used up your ace in the hole, and it turned out to be a dud. Unless you're saying that you've got another way to prove where the suspect was. That's a good point. Yeah, we are kind of running out of options here. Do I have any other proof that Bottomi was in the kitchen? Do we have any other proof that Bottomi was in the kitchen? Somebody. We know that somebody was in the kitchen. Yes, I do. Great, then let's see it. What else do you have which proves the suspect entered the kitchen? Come on, Okay, continue on. Thank you. How soon you forget, Agent Drang. A little more than an hour ago, you brought up this photo when making your case for Mr. Bottomi's guilt. Ha, well, is that so? It completely slipped my mind. I'm sure you already realize what this means. If Mr. Bottomi is visible in this photograph, then he must have entered the kitchen at some point. Well, you see, the thing about that is that you're just a terrible agent, Drang. Who cares? Ugh. I'm sorry. He did go into the kitchen. He didn't go into the kitchen. What's the difference? You are infuriating. The difference is that the guy made a mistake. It happens to the best of us. You are the worst of us. Poor guy's been lying on the ground unconscious for half an hour. He's probably still woozy. Oh my god. That's right. Of course, I went into the kitchen. I just got confused for a little while there. I'm sorry I messed up like that. Do you want to hear more about how I killed Mr. Darsha? Yes, I do. Next time. Next time we'll get, hopefully, even more answers. Goodness. Dude is just so back and forth and wishy-washy on his story. But thank you so much for watching, all you beautiful people out there, and I will see you later.